Hello and welcome to race number 9 of 20 here for the Force 13 racing season. We are coming here to the beautiful Charlotte Motor Speedway for a night race. 84 laps under the lights here at Charlotte. So let's go ahead and take a look at this and let's go ahead and see who ended up failing to qualify. That will be Julio Cesar, Shrek Becker, John Courier, Finn Geyer, Orlando Figueroa, Leighton Holland, Isaac Gomez, and Shrivan Mirach Prasad all failed to qualify for this race. So let's go ahead and see who's going to be able to get on the pole for today's race. That's going to be number 38, Luke Connor. Will be taking the pole this time around. That's definitely a new face. Not used to seeing him this close to the front. He really needs a good run. So let's go ahead and take a look at the top 10 here. We've got number 38, Luke Connor. And then we have Sam Trexler. Alex Lovers in third. Jason Mudd fourth. Tanya Hardy fifth. Nelson Mayer sixth. We have in seventh, Cesar Gomez. Eighth, Parker Ellenberg. Ninth, Lee Barrett. And 10th will be Doc Bear. As we look further back here, Marcel Holos having a little bit of a dismal qualifying run. As the command ends up coming on there. Marcel Holos with a bit of a dismal qualifying run there. He's going to have some work cut out for him if he wants to continue his top 20 streak. As we'll see the cars start to roll off here, off the back straightaway. A very fast 1.5-mile course. We're expecting a fastest lap time of around 191 miles an hour. So I know that there's going to be a lot of fast action here today. Pace car rolls off into pit road as they come to the line. And the green flag is out. We're underway here from Charlotte. And we'll see all the cars roll by here and then a flyby. Very fast going into turn number 1. Luke Connor's going to take the lead outright. We're going to have Sam Traxler in the second position. Alex Lovers third. Tanya Hardy in fourth. And you can see here she's still fighting with Jason there for the fifth position. The fifth position. Sorry about that. And so Luke is going to take the lead. He's going to continue to walk away with this. Alex Lovers, of course, he needs a really good run here if he wants to catch up to Marcel Holos in the point standings. He's right up there towards the top. So Alex can have a very good run today and continue to go with it. Sam Traxler, meanwhile, he's going to move into the second position here. And how about Tanya Hardy trying to build off her win last week at Talladega? She's trying to move along here. So Luke Connor now in the lead. We have Sam in second, Tanya third. Alex Lovers falling all the way back to fourth. And now here comes Lee. He's going to try to battle for the fourth position here. And it looks like Lee's going to get it. Contact there between Alex Lovers, Jason Mudd. Everyone's able to gather it up, though. No big deal. No need for a caution flag. And here we go. Alex Lovers is going to pass Lee right on back. Alex currently fourth in the points. A good run today will go a long way towards making sure he continues to be up towards the front. As we're already on lap number 5 of this race. You see here 3 wide back here. Definitely a little dicey at this track. There's not a ton of room here. Gordon Leeming's going to move into the top 10 with that move. And it looks like Cesar Gomez is also going to move into the top 10 with that move. So very risky, but hey, ended up paying off there. Lee's going to try to sneak underneath Jason here. That'll be for 5th. And here we can see Nathan Foy. He's now sneaking into the top 10 with that 24 car. It was just 14th a lap ago. Moving into the top 10. Very good run so far for Nathan. He's trying to... he was up in the top 10 in points. He's been trying to recover from a did not qualify a couple races ago. He's just now sneaked his way back into the top 10. As, man, Jason's good qualifying performance looks like it's going to get undone real quickly here. Here comes number 2 in the points, Isaac Passett in the 44. Looking for another strong run. Meanwhile, going back up towards the front. Top 4 are kind of just running here. Single file, no one's really trying to pass yet. It's been 38, 11, 86, and 49 pretty much this entire time. Lee's pretty much holding on to 5th here. Doc Bear trying to catch him, but that's for 6th. Gordon leading 7th. Nathan Foy 8th. Don Sharp 9th. And Isaac Passett will now round out your top 10. Nelson qualified in the top 10. He quickly dropped back, and now he's going to end up moving into the 11th position there. 3 wide, always risky here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Not a ton of room. And we got some skid marks here on the track, so I believe our caution flag is going to be out. No, there is no caution out. However, Wesley Hicks was involved into an incident here, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what happened. Just continuing to watch along here. Oh, Gabe Davis. And Marcel Hollis ended up getting into the wall, who's having an already abysmal day. What happened to Gabe Davis? Seems like he blew a motor or a tire. Something. It went wrong with that 55 machine as he just abruptly started coming to a halt right in the middle of the track. Going back to the live view, not much has changed here in the top couple of drivers. Though Alex Lovers is starting to catch up to Sam Traxler here. We'll see if he'll be able to battle for second. And Alex looking down to the inside. Now, Sam Traxler is someone who really, really needed a good performance. You know, you want to be in the top 25 in points in order to be able to be guaranteed into the next race. Right now, Sam Traxler, 38th in points. So, good run today, desperately needed. Alex Lubbers will take the second position away. That'll do it. And now we'll see if Tanya will be able to take the third position away from Sam. I don't think that'll happen. Tanya in even more dire position as this is only the 5th race all season that she's qualified for. So for DNQs, it's not exactly the greatest position to be in. But hey, she's not dead last in points, so when she has qualified, that car has been fast. Meanwhile, we might be seeing a battle for the lead here pretty shortly between Luke Connor and Alex Lubbers. Look a little bit further back. Doc Bear now trying to get underneath Lee Barrett coming here off of turn 2. I'll be side by side going down the back straight away. And there you go. Doc Bear will move into the 5th position. Lee will fall back to 6th. Gordon Leeming might try to look for 6th here. But Charlotte being a very much a multi-groove track, don't think that's going to happen. Looking back here a little bit further, Timothy Ringo's been on the move here the past couple of laps. He's made his way all the way up to 11th. But Jason hot on his tail. And looks like Jason's going to be able to put a move here on the 29. Will get him the 11th position if he's able to make that pass. And there we go. Jason Mudd going around Timothy Ringo. That'll be for 11th. And for 13th, Eric Sylvester trying to pass Cesar Ramirez. Which it looks like he will be able to accomplish that as well. And now Nelson's going to try to pass Cesar. Ooh. Nelson got a little tight coming up off that corner. Big deal there. Jason now being able to get around Isaac. That'll be for 10th. Meanwhile, going back up front, battle for the lead. All it took was that slow car of Gabe Davis. He was able to recover whatever mechanical failure was on the car. Now they're back running, but does not look like that he's going to be able to keep it going. Marcel Holos' top 20 streak is going to end today. He's running in 40th, and he is well off the pace after that incident. It will not be cat day today. Fortunately, we're going to have to deal with some sad Gaston noises with that. Especially since no caution came out, there's no hope of recovery. Marcel Holos will go one lap down. 40th position, not the best place to be. So your last car on the lead lap is now the 00, Jack Boucher. He's about a half a lap down on Luke Connor here. And now you can see Sam Traxler has also started to catch back up here. So the 11's starting to get a good run, so maybe the 38's fading a little bit. You also have to figure Alex Lubbers has been trying to get around him a little bit, so these two cars will have slowed down. These cars can't go as fast side by side as they would be going single file. They stall each other out on the straightaways, and they're not able to go as fast through the turns going side by side. So that's why you're able to see the 11 car catch up so quickly, especially whenever Alex Lubbers tries to pull out and make a pass on the 38. I don't know if necessarily the 11 is faster than either of these two, but definitely looks like it right now. Meanwhile, Gordon Leeming has dropped a couple of positions. Don Sharp's been on the move. He's up into the 6th position. And Don Sharp is looking to have a very good run here. He was in the top 25 in points. He's actually now 26th in points here. Top 10 today would be his 4th top 10 on the season, and would definitely go a long way in towards making sure that he gets back into the top 25 in points. Battle for 10th. Eris Sylvester will go right around Timothy Ringo. Eris will go into the top 10. And here we have Jason now going down to the inside. He's going to get around Timothy. And there you go. Tim will fall back to the 12th position, losing 2 positions on that battle. Chester Holmes, someone who's really fallen on some bad luck recently in that 16 car. He's looking to have a good run. Right now, he just took the 14th position away from Parker Ellenberg, so hopefully a good day for him. Going back towards the front, Traxler got around Lubbers. Oh boy, so now we have 2 people here who are outside the top 25 in points, running 1-2 right now. 2 people who desperately needed a good run, because you have Luke Connor here, who's not doing very well in points at all, 43rd in points. And you have Sam Traxler, who we've already talked about, being 38th in points. So both of these guys needing a very good run today. Right now, looks like they'll be able to pull it off. Already on lap 26 of this event. This race seems to be flying by as we've been underneath the green flag the entire time so far. With all the incidents that happen in practice, it's definitely a surprise to see that we've been green for this long. Oh, we'll see here. Alex Lubbers looking to the inside of Sam Traxler. Battle for 2nd. I'll allow Luke Connor to drive away a little bit. And allow these guys back there, 4th, 5th, 6th, to be able to catch up a little bit. Now, I was about to ask, is Alex Lovers coming to pit road? And yes, he is. So the 49 will bank a hard left down to pit road. So will Gordon Leeming. So they're the first two takers as pit stops are now starting. And that 19 car is on rails right now. Yeah, that 19 car has been very fast. Seems like he's got the car to beat on long runs. We'll see how that ends up changing. Luke Connor will make the hard left turn down onto pit road. Sam Traxler will stay out. 5 bonus points for the 11 team. The very important 5 bonus points to the 11 team, I should say. See here, Tanya in 2nd, Don Sharp in 3rd, Doc Bear in 4th. Will any of these people stay out a lap? Sam will go in. Tanya's coming in. Don Sharp's coming in. Doc Bear's coming in. Eris will come in. I believe Paco Ellenberg will be coming in. Oh, here we go. We got a taker here. Ryan Allen and Luke Katz. There you go. So now Ryan Allen will pick up the 5 bonus points for leading a lap. And these two will surely hit pit road this time around. There we go, Ryan Allen, Luke Katz. And now we see Luke Connor coming back out onto the track. And Alex Lovers right behind him. They are on the same lap still. You can see him going around Eris Sylvester there. Oh, look at this. It looks like they were a little bit slow on pit road. Don Sharp having a very good stop here, potentially. Looks like he's going to come out in 3rd, and that 19 car's been a rocket. No, he's got to come back down pit road. So an issue on pit road for the 19. That's horrible because they were having such a good day today. Meanwhile, we've got a 4-car battle here. I believe this will be for the 3rd position eventually. Here's Gordon Leeming. As we wait for the pit stops to fully cycle through here, Luke Connor will be your leader coming back out. And there we go. Luke Connor is your leader. Alex Lovers 2nd. Gordon Leeming 3rd. Lee Barrett will be in 4th. In 5th, we have Doc Bear. 6th, Tanya Hardy. 7th, Nathan Foy. 8th, Sim Traxler. 9th, Tim Ringo. And 10th, Jason Mudd. And here we have Nathan Foy trying to get around Tanya here. We'll see if he's able to do that. Not enough momentum. Meanwhile, Gordon Leeming shot out of a rocket. He's moved up into 2nd. That number 21 Ford has looked very fast over these past couple of laps. These guys are doing a very good job with that car right now. We will see if the job continues. Going further back. Looks like Nathan will pass Lee. That'll be for the 6th position. So there you go. Nathan's moved up in the 6th. Lee falling back to 7th. Sam definitely the big loser on that pit stop cycle. He's fallen back to 8th. Really rough for that 11 team. And now we've got the slow car of Gabe Davis. I thought potentially this would open up the door for Gordon Leeming, but maybe not. Gordon is coming, though. Meanwhile, Doc Bear looking down to the inside of Alex Lubbers. Looks like he's going to be able to get there. And there we go. Doc Bear will take the 3rd position away from Alex Lubbers. And now Tanya Hardy's going to try to take the 4th position away. And there goes Tanya right around Alex Lubbers for 4th. And now you have to have Nathan here trying to hold on to the 5th position. Or is there maybe something wrong with that 49 car? Because he's looked pretty slow here these last couple of laps. Lee might try to make it 3 wide here. Ooh, a tight squeeze off of turn 4. Lee turns it into 3 wide. Takes 6th away from Nathan. Jason will take 7th away from Nathan as well. Meanwhile, Gordon Leaving's fallen back to 4th, and now Doc Bear is the one who's shooting out of a cannon. He's going to try to challenge Luke Connor for the lead. And this is really the first challenge. That 38 car has been very strong all day. But man, that 8 car is looking very good right now. Doc Bear down to the inside. He will take the lead away from Luke Connor. And Tanya Hardy is there, trying to become the first repeat winner this year. Imagine she could do it on back-to-back races. Tell you what, it would be a pretty big accomplishment if she would be able to do that. We weren't expecting any back-to-back winners this season. And, well, here she goes down to the inside. Tanya Hardy trying to take the lead away from Doc Bear. And there you go. 86 will take the lead. And how long did that last? That didn't last long at all. Here comes the 8 back down to the inside. Doc Bear back to the lead. Well, it lasted long enough for 5 bonus points. That I can tell you. As we come up here, we're going to be halfway into this race now. Lap number 42. Doc Bear to the lead. And now here we go. We got Jason Mudd. He's going to go into second. And there you go. 22 is now in the second position. So now Jason trying to move up in the world here. Jason is someone who also desperately needs good runs. He was somebody for the longest time that was towards the bottom of all the drivers that ended up qualifying for all the races, but then he's missed 2 out of the last 5, and Jason's fallen all the way to 37th in points. And also, he's got 1 lap led on the year, so he's at least got 5 bonus points. He's got that going for him, at least. Luke Connor. And now, I was going to say Luke Connor falling back to 4th, but now I see here Tim Ringo. He's come up to 5th now. Remember, he ended up winning Rockingham, so... and in a very dominant fashion, I should say. And a dominant winner is not exactly something that you would expect in a series like this. But he came out there, he just straight up dominated the whole crew. Now, Gordon Leaving, who shot out of a cannon early on, just got passed by Lee Barrett. That's for 6th. And he's probably going to get passed by Sam Traxler here for 7th. And now Nelly has moved into the top 10. He's just passed Nathan Foy for 9th. And now we have Ethan here. Ethan's kind of been nowhere, and now that 21 is falling back in a real big hurry. I don't know if he ended up getting into the wall or something, but that 21 is falling back in a very big hurry. Alex Lovers has also fallen out of the top 10 after a very strong opening run. And there we go. Nathan Foy's fallen out of the top 10, and Ethan has taken the 10th position away. As we can see here, Lee is going to go up to 6th. Going back up here towards the front. Doc Bear's still leading. Jason hasn't been able to get close enough to try to contend for the lead. Tanya right now in 3rd. Luke Connor 4th. Timothy Ringo still 5th. Right now, this is really the big battle. We have Ethan in 8th. Sam Traxler 9th. Isaac Bissett 10th. Nathan Foy 11th. Gordon Leeming 12th. It seems like whatever Gordon was experiencing, he's gotten back on his high horse and he's been able to get the car back under wraps. Of course, this is going to be a huge points day for Isaac Bissett. Ryan Knack is absolutely nowhere to be found. Marcel Holos ended up getting involved in that early race incident that didn't bring out the yellow flag, and he's been a lap down pretty much this entire race. So you got to figure Isaac Bissett in a very good position right now. Probably is going to be your points leader at the end of this race if this keeps up. A solid 10th place finish. It would be his 4th top 10 of the season if he's able to round that out. Very good run for him. And here we go. Isaac's going to try to get around the 11 now. That'll put him up into 9th. Isaac Bissett to 9th. And now here we go. Battle for the lead between Doc Bear and Jason Mudd. Oh, Doc went very wide there through turn 2. New leader, 22, Jason Mudd. There you go. Meanwhile, Timothy Ringo continues to put down solid lap after solid lap as he's been slowly but surely running down this 4th place car of Luke Connor. So this 29 machine's also been running pretty well. Yeah, keep an eye on this 29 machine. Like we said, we dominated at Rockingham. This is the same car that they brought to Rockingham, so you know that this is going to be a very, very fast machine. I don't think this lead battle's over with yet. Doc is still coming. The 8 trying to get up here to the lead. So you can see there the battle for 4th back further in the camera between Timothy Ringo and Luke Connor. And Ringo will move up into 4th. Battle for the lead continues between Doc Bear and Jason Mudd. And here we go, Doc Bear down to the inside, but I think Jason's going to get a good run here off the higher line of turn number 2. Not a good enough run, though. Doc just ran him right back down. And the 8 car back to the lead. So we now go to lap number 55 on the race today. Tanya is now in the 2nd position, trying to run down Doc Bear. Not quite getting there yet. More battles going back here. That'll start for the 6th position. As we can see, Luke Connor here in 7th. Ethan in 8th. Isaac Bissett 9th. Now, Nelson's also been having a very good run. He's moved his way up into the 5th position. So Luke's kind of been falling back, and now we've got pit stops coming. Timothy Ringo, Nelson Mayer, Luke Connor. First takers for pit road this time around. Now the question is going to be, can they all make it to the end? Oh, it's going to be close. Cutting it right on the margin there. With where they are right now, they're cutting it right on the margin. Doc Barrel, stay out. Nobody getting 5 bonus points here. Not yet, anyways. And now I imagine Doc Bear is going to be coming in. Tanya's already got the 5 points, so she's staying out. No, she's going in. Sam coming in. Michael Scott going in. Tom Schwent coming in. Don Sharp, I think he's already pit because that comes up as a 31st place car. That is not 5 bonus points. And you can see the very cluttered pit lane here. So, let's see here. There's Gordon Leeming. Alex Lubbers. As I'm trying to cycle through here to figure out who's going to be coming back out front. There's Isaac Passett. There's Timothy Ringo. There's Nelson. There's Ethan. There's Lee. I think these guys are your front runners as of right now. So we'll see. There's Sam Traxler just coming out. Tom Schwent just coming out. There's Jason. And there's Doc. And there's Doc Bear. So Jason should be able to pass Doc Bear on the outside here. Let's see if he's able to get it done. Not quite. He'll cut across here. Jason should be able to take the lead here. And there we go. Jason to the lead. Now, excuse me, Luke Katz ended up staying out an extra lap, so he gets 5 bonus points there. So he's not quite the leader yet, but he'll be the leader on this lap. And that will put us at 24 laps to go. Jason is your leader. Doc Bear second. Ethan Bruning in third. Nelson Mayer in fourth. Lee Barrett fifth. Timothy Ringo sixth. Tanya Hardy seventh. Michael Scott all of a sudden in the 8th positions. That 20 cars kind of come out of nowhere. Isaac Passett 9th. And Nathan Foy will round out the top 10. Nathan down to the inside of Isaac Passett here. And there you go. Nathan's going to go around him. So Nathan up to 9th. Isaac going back to 10th. Meanwhile, Lee battling for the 4th position here. He's going to take that away from Ethan. Nelson will move up into 3rd. Meanwhile, Doc has not really gotten a good enough run here yet on Jason to be able to really maneuver here. They're coming up on the lap car of Parker Ellenberg. He is the last car in the lead lap. Marcel's at least improved his position up to 38th, so good for him. It's going to be close. We'll have to see here if everyone's going to be able to make it to the end on fuel. It's going to be very, very close here coming to the end. Everyone should be able to make it, though. Well, we're seeing here if Doc will be able to use Parker Ellenberg here as a pick to try to get a position. Looking back a little bit further. It looks like Tanya's moved back a couple of positions here. She definitely didn't have a good line. Eris Sylvester has now moved into the top 10 as Isaac Facette's slowly fading back. Meanwhile, Lee and Nelson might be putting up a battle for the third position here. As the lead battle's not necessarily close anymore, as Doc Bear has taken the lead away from Jason. So 19 to go, Doc Bear's got the lead, and I'd have to say he's probably the favorite to win this race, lead it the rest of the way out. That 8 car is very, very strong, to say the least. Look out, slow car of Gabe Davis. That's been a bit of an equalizer. He comes around every 15 laps or so. And now you also have to worry about the lap traffic. Parker Ellenberg, Marcel Holos, 2 cars that are not necessarily too far off the pace. Yeah, lap traffic is going to become very annoying very quickly here. There's not too many ways to pass here at Charlotte. It's a narrow track. Although, despite it being narrow, it is a very fast track. Now, definitely one thing about Charlotte is that it is a very narrow racing surface. Makes you take a very precise line, no doubt about it. I'll look a little bit further back. Battle for 7th between Michael Scott and Nathan Foy. And the 20 car has been doing really good here. Michael Scott's really come alive at the end of that second stint and here on the third stint. He's really starting to do really well. Look at that, screaming up to 197 miles an hour going down the front straightaway. Very, very good out of that 20 machine. Going back, we have Tanya Hardy. And now Isaac Facette's going to go around Tanya. That'll be for 10th. It's been a slow decline for that 86 car all night. All night. She's been slowly on the backslide. And there you go. She's now outside the top 10. Victoria Pontius now trying to get into the top 10. Good luck with that. Isaac Facette's got a very fast car. If she wants it bad enough, she'll be able to go up and get it. Oh, Isaac throwing an aggressive line there through the dogleg. Cutting Victoria off, and that will allow Isaac to maintain the 10th position. Meanwhile, battle for 6th. Michael Scott going around Tim Ringo. Man, that 20 car is coming alive. He's gone all the way up to 6th now. Might be able to battle Ethan for 5th. Isaac Facette still holding on to that 10th place. If he stays there, he will be the points leader at the end of this race. He got shuffled back a couple of positions now. So Isaac now falling back to 12th. Michael, oh, Ethan hard off the wall there coming off of turn 4. Oh, that might cost him a couple of positions here. There goes Tim Ringo around. Yep, and Eris is probably going to go around as well. Yeah, so Eris Sylvester way too high coming off the turn there. Meanwhile, going back towards the front, Nelson. He's moved up into 2nd. This lead battle is definitely starting to get tight. We've got 4 cars here under a blanket with Doc Bear, Jason Mudd, Nelson Mayer, and Lee Barrett. As Lee is now going to go to the 3rd position. The 36 and 91 cars are a lap down. The next lap car here of Hank Dulce, he's not too far up ahead. So we have 9 laps to go in this race. Jason slowly trying to work his way back towards that 8 car. That's pretty much what he's been doing, too. Slowly but surely. Meanwhile, further back, see here, Michael Scott trying to get up to the 24. Can't get there. Nathan Foy's got around him, and Nathan's got that position. Looks like pretty well under wraps as he's looking to have yet another top 5 finish. That 24 machine has been on fire recently. Yeah, Nathan recovering very well from that failing to qualify a couple of weeks ago. No doubt about it. If he gets his 3rd top 10 in 4 races here, that would be a very good recovery, to say the least, for that 24 team. Not a good recovery would be Gordon Leeming. He was running 2nd earlier on in the race. He's fallen all the way back to 20th. He just got passed by Luke Katz. Woof. Meanwhile, we're just watching the battle for the lead here. When we come to the line, there'll be 5 laps to go. Doc slips up the track. Can Jason take advantage? And he got stalled out by the 55, so he was not able to take any advantage of that. Lee might try to take advantage for 2nd. Yeah, here comes Lee down to the inside. Can he get there? And there we go, 43 to 2nd. Got 3 Dodges here lined up, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and it just seems like none of them know exactly how to get up to that 8 car. It's been a struggle, to say the least. And that 8 car's looking pretty much gone right now. Don't think anyone's going to catch him. 3 laps to go. Doc Bear's got this one pretty well under wraps, unless Lee's able to catch up here in the last couple laps or so. Yeah, I really think that 8 car's got this under wraps here. Very good race out of Doc Bear. He's had a strong car all day long, and it looks like he's going to turn that into a victory here with a couple laps to go. He's just got to make sure he doesn't make any further mistakes. As long as he doesn't make any mistakes, this is going to be smooth sailing for the 8. Michael Scott comes down to the inside of Nathan Foy. Not able to make the pass, so Nathan will maintain the 4th position. As we come to the white flag, 1 lap to go. Doc Bear's got it. All he has to make sure is not to get stalled out here by Hank Dulce, and he will have the victory. Goes down, tries to go down to the inside of the 45. No big deal. Lee is way behind him. He's not going to get to him. Doc Bear is going to win here at Charlotte. A good race, to say the least. So there is your final standings. Doc Bear is going to take the lead. And now he's going to take the win here. And now, of course, we have the next race planned for you, which is going to be a special one. We are going to be heading to the Madhouse. Winston-Salem, the Bowman Gray Stadium is going to be next on the list. And we will see you then.